Greetings everybody, John Tar here. This is my channel Wiki Game Guides, and this is the first hands-on open world gameplay that has really been shown to the public from Watch Dogs 2. I got to go out to a capture event that Ubisoft was throwing in San Francisco and run around the open world, not just play like a structured mission, but actually run around and blow things up and screw with the environment in Watch Dogs 2. And like any open world game, Grand Theft Auto or Watch Dogs 1 or anything like that, the best part is just roaming around and getting into trouble and seeing what happens. And of course, one of the first things I did when I started this demo session was go to the Golden Gate Bridge and freaking jump off. And you live! I can't believe you lived through that fall. There's actually an amazing documentary called, I think it's called The Bridge, and it's about people jumping off the Golden Gate Bridge. It's actually a very depressing movie because it's all people that jumped off the Golden Gate Bridge and live to talk about it. Most people don't live through jumping off that bridge. One of the interesting twists in this game is all the different emotes that you can have that actually work with the different people in the environment. I tried flirting with every girl I could find and it didn't really seem to work. Maybe it's just me, maybe I'm too aggressive. But I don't know, just running around the environment and strapping explosives to your car and then diving out and blowing it up. It was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed the time that I had with the game. I tried to visit as many monuments around San Francisco as I could. There's a camera in the game very similar to GTA 5 where you can take selfies, and there's the overall system in this game is that the overall experience system, I should explain, is based on gaining followers, and the more followers you gain, the more abilities you get, and you can earn followers by completing missions and doing things of high notoriety, and you can also gain some followers from taking selfies in front of things like the Golden Gate Bridge or the Chinatown Gate and things like that. And I really liked, at least I was starting to like, and I hope there is some depth to it, interacting with the different pedestrians and tourists that are in the environment. Like I started flirting with that girl. Guy comes up out of nowhere, tells me to buzz off. I insult him, flip him the bird, and then he just punches me in the face. I don't know why. That was just so freaking ridiculously satisfying. And like, it felt kind of organic. And I mean, there have been a lot of games that have done similar things, and Grand Theft Auto does a very good job of that. But it just, I don't know why. I just enjoy those little touches so much. Of course, stop and get a beer. It didn't have any effect though. I was kind of disappointed about that. I sat there and drank like 10 beers in the game, and you just walk out of the bar as if you didn't drink anything. There's also a lot of these crazy what's this car called, the lift, that you can use to get to tops of buildings that you probably shouldn't get to. And I didn't see any in this demo, but in another non-recording demo that I got to play, there were a lot of car-moving trucks that have ramps on the back of them that you can set in amazing places to just create crazy-ass jumps. So there's also AT&T Park, and you at all times you get these drones. That quadcopter you can fly anywhere, and if you get too high, it automatically cuts you out. And the one time I actually went to the stadium in this game, it was at night, and it wasn't a night game, so I'm curious if it kind of moves throughout the day, and if maybe you're walking around down the Embarcadero, if like there'll be a ton of people wearing, I forget the name of the team, not Giants, what are they called? I wrote it down. Beatniks. They're called the Beatniks, the San Francisco Beatniks, of course. And Lombard Street, just like all the little things, it's very reminiscent of how I felt when I was playing Grand Theft Auto 4 and driving through New York City and seeing all the landmarks that we know and recognize. And I really enjoyed that. Now, San Francisco's not as picturesque or as filmed or as recognizable of a city as New York, but I was surprised by how many places I recognized and San Francisco is a great city, I think, for an open world game like this, just because there's so many hills, and which just makes driving missions so much more fun, and all the crazy jumps that they can throw in there. But they didn't really add as many jumps to random like turnoffs as you would expect. They kind of they were using them sparingly. I also found this ridiculous lift here, and I don't know why. I just well, anyway, I'll just let you watch the the weirdness that ensues from getting my motorcycle onto this lift and getting it onto the roof. But anyway, tomorrow I will be posting the story mission, and the day after that, or no, tomorrow I'm going to be posting all of the mini games. There's a FPV drone racing mini game. There's a motocross race, and then there's like a kind of a crazy taxi style mini game as well. So I'll be posting those soon, and the one mission that I recorded and kind of breaking that mission down and the different ways to approach it, because I didn't enjoy the single player mission too much. I think I mentioned that before, but there is a little bit of flexibility in how you handle. I was thinking when I was watching the tutorial by one of the developers during this presentation, that the way that they're handling Watch Dogs is really a open world modern Splinter Cell, with all these gadgets that you have and distraction mechanisms and like remote explosives and ways you can hack stuff. I mean, it's really an open world Splinter Cell. And I don't know why they wanted to come up with another franchise just completely separate from Splinter Cell, because Splinter Cell is very linear in their missions, very structured. And this, obviously, Watch Dogs has been very open world, for better or worse, especially with Watch Dogs 1. Anyway, thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe for more Watch Dogs 2 updates, and game on.